The PTP, or push-to-pour button, is the direct connection between the Coca-Cola Freestyle dispenser and the consumer. It has special lighting to attract attention. These lights will pulse when a selection has been made from the screen above and the dispenser is ready to dispense a drink. The first step is to open the upper and lower doors and turn the power to the dispenser off. To do this, perform the secret handshake as described in the introduction. The lower door will pop open. Manually open the upper door. Locate the power switch and turn it off. There are 6 screws which secure the PTP in place. Start at the bottom, leaving the top 2 screws for last. When the 6 screws are out, the retaining plate can be removed. The one harness on the left side of the PTP should be disconnected. Hold the PTP and pull out on the harness. Make sure that you hold the harness by the connector and not by the wires whenever you're removing it from the PTP. You don't want to damage the harness in any way. To install the new push-to-pour button, first reconnect the harness. Slide the PTP into place. It's helpful to hold one hand on the other side of the door to find the spot where the push-to-pour button goes. Make sure it's completely inside the hole seated against this rubber ring. Hold the PTP in place while you place the top of the retaining plate back in place. Reinstall the 2 top screws and secure the PTP in place. Don't tighten your screws all the way yet. Tighten just enough to hold the retaining plate in place. There may be some adjustments to make sure the push-to-pour functions properly, and the plate must be slightly loose to complete these adjustments. On the outside of the door, push all the way around the edges of the push-to-pour button. See how it's sticking here? Locate the area where the button is sticking and then use 2 fingers and push across the PTP in the opposite direction. Find the place where the PTP will operate properly within the door. Go to the 3, 6, 9, and 12 o'clock position on the button to make sure that it depresses freely. When the PTP is operating without sticking, hold the retaining plate tight to the inside of the door and tighten the screws. Tighten in this order, from top to bottom, and then left and right. Double-check the button and make sure it's working smoothly. If there is a problem, simply loosen the screws on the retaining plate and repeat the adjustment process described above. Replacement of the push-to-pour button is now complete. Turn on the dispenser, close the upper and lower door, and the Coca-Cola Freestyle is ready to be placed back into service.